Lendu na Rusesora Venda and every tribe that is tuned in. Welcome to another special, and I mean special, tantazling, marvelous, elegant, beautiful show of Celebrity Couch Edition. And ladies and gentlemen, the making of art in visuals continues today with a legend, and I mean a legend in the entertainment industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Kendi Tsamandebele Mukwena.
Tobela.
How are you, Mama?
Good, Urini.
I'm very grateful that you honored the invitation, man.
No, always, and thanks for having me on your podcast.
I didn't know you can speak Venda this fluently.
No, that's Devanyana Zutuku. I always tell myself for me to speak other people's language, I need to practice. If I meet with Venda, we need to talk to Riambechi Venda. Harari kurumutsonga ifanele balabala Xitsonga lo kuruku imundebele. Yeah, suzokhuluma vele. And then if ki epedi ritabulela and then elurgumulubeli rdwaba. English we have to speak, yeah.
And now that you've mentioned it in that way.
Yeah.
When you started music, you were doing Chitsonga music. Right?
I always sing in Kilobedu. If unale album, Modimo album, you find out your 3 songs are deeply in Kilobedu, which is the language that let me just say is my mother tongue. Okay. Yeah, so it's always there. But Xitsonga, with all because we were working with Papa Penny, he speaks Xitsonga, singing Xitsonga. So even when we sleep, we dream in Xitsonga. So I know Xitsonga better than Venda,
That's true. That's very accurate because personally, I can hear Tsonga, but just a bit of Tsonga. Is it? And now you are Mulovedu. How did you ended up with the title Tsamandebele, like Kendi Tsamandebele?
I don't know. Because engadia gosha iba big, and then from there people they decide hore bagam picha song. So Tsamandebele, it was the title of the song. Mara batwebe mbona bari Kendi Tsamandebele. Babangwe they even thought maybe it's my really surname. Kantina kilina la gosha.
Yeah, and Lina didn't know your surname was Mukwena.
Nake Mukwena. Yeah, Mukwena. Yeah, I heard you say Mukwena. Yes, yeah. I'm Kendi. I'm Sekedi Kendi Mukwena. Stage name or brand name, it's Kendi Tsamandebele. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, so people give you this Tsamandebele tagline because of the song that you made back then?
Yes. Yes, yeah.
So you learning how to speak all the languages or different languages, how did that come about?
I don't know. And I won't tell you. That's why I said, I just told myself, or if I meet with Muvenda or Nagi Rutes Venda, it's up to you now, Runyaga Unruta, Kilovedu or rain. But for me, India or give a happy, if I meet with Venda and then Riambechi Venda, as I said before, or any other language like Sotho, Tswana. I know 9 languages, South African languages.
And now because the president has added another language, which is sign language.
No. No, that one I want. That one, I don't know.
Why are you not willing to learn?
I know. I can't understand Mara. Maybe I will learn. And it's not a sign language, that one, you.
But it's a sign language. I can hear showing someone what to do without talking.
Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah, Carl.
Watch out.
I get a sign language, yeah, so it's a love for our languages.
I get you, Mama. Let's start from the beginning. Kendi Tsamandebele. You grew up in the dusty areas of
Hasidibeni village. Yeah.
We were meant to shoot there last week.
Yeah.
But we had to postpone it.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes. I was wondering while we were coming that side, because I've never been there. I don't know how that place looks like.
Oh, it was gonna be beautiful because
of course.
we were going not to like for me, like the plan was like I reached guy maybe we can do somewhere more tabbing nyana, you know, more I have this long extensions, so it was not going to be a problem to get electricity or somewhere in the mountain. Because I'm staying like next to the mountain. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Season 2 or
one day
we're gonna shoot there.
Yes.
We're gonna shoot there.
Yeah.
But let's talk. Why are you still staying, and not to mean bad, but why are you still staying in the rural areas and not maybe CBD or maybe Joburg? Why did you decide to like, I'm gonna stay here until then?
Let me put this straight to the point. I've been in Johannesburg for the past 29 years. Ever since I started my musical journey. And then got the age of 40 something. That's when I bought my first flat. And then go Uvele, 3-bedroom flat. Then Gabona or no my right. Like only busy, you know, trying to run away from those our African brothers, because Barikis are in everything on the street, so I had to find a way. And then that's when I bought a house in Midrand. But
this was music money.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Music is a business, eh?
Yeah,
remember?
Of course.
Yeah. So why I'm taking you back, I want you to understand where I came from before life in the village. You know, so after that I bought a house in the Midrand. When you grow up, like you want more things, you know. Then I realized that the other house was too small. Then I had to find another house in Kempton Park. That is the biggest house for me.
How many rooms?
No, all in all, it's almost like a 15. Like when I'm counting, including the garages, you know. So, I mean, as a woman, as a single parent, independent woman, for you to qualify that, you know, you are a responsible mother. I get it. So, for me, 2020 to fast forward, 2020, it was the toughest year of our lives. Yeah, definitely. And then 2021, I thought of like, oh, I want to go back home. I want to go back home. This COVID. And for me, I was like, I will call, there's a Mr. is my advisor anyway. Yeah, Mr. City, former Mayor City Mujaji and Oskido. Those are two people that when I have a problem or maybe some challenges on the way, and then those are people that I talk to, you know. So that's when I said, no, man, for me to stay here, Mara, no, man, coming in, it's a COVID-19, you know, and then I'm still here. What if I lose this house? You know, and somebody give a trailer or I'm a celebrity or what? That's when I decided, you know what, let me rent this house, go back home.
Before they take it.
Before they can take it. Yeah, before they take it back. I said never. And then, thanks God, like you can lay a smaller, you know, home and with a smaller family, like, you know. And then I built my house at home back in 2016. It's not like I'm coming from Joburg and then going to start again. And no, I had a beautiful, beautiful home in my village. So that's why I always say the hashtag life in the village, because now I'm living in the village. I need to sit down and check out what's going on around.
Do you have wishes maybe to stay here in CBD?
No, I mean, I experienced Johannesburg for 29 years. Yeah. What am I coming to do here in Polokwane? You know, it's a great place, but no, not for me. I think life in the village is better than anything else. Yeah. And that I wish if I knew it before. But because of life in Gauteng until COVID said, hello, it's me. You know, so yeah.
When you said you stayed in Joburg for 27 years.
29
years.
Yes.
For that period of 29 years, what's the wildest thing that has ever happened to you? And you were like, before COVID, and you were like, I think I need to go home.
Nothing, because you know, I'm living my life the way
Like you don't pretend.
No, I don't pretend, and I don't have to make you happy. And then I'll go through hard, time, and then I'm trying to make you feel happy, So I never no.
Lipo azange bathwara po.
Abedi banswara po long time ago. I think it was 98, 99 somewhere there. Banyaka chain, kisapara chain, gold chain. From that shop, or even famous gadi chain, But Hanteban Sorabo, Gabir t-shirt, it's a Gamora jean. Chain Yelamutula Balaguiji, I think twice. I think it's twice, yeah. 1999, 1998. Yeah, 98, Giopola, Harvard's. So by Gia, so I get him na Ruijer, Hanti we Chigamora t-shirt. When I take off my clothes, like you get high, go north, go north, MTN takes rank. It's not about MTN takes rank. It's okay, ever busy like now. I am. Azang get me la go flatin. Then again another one. I think I'm one of the luckiest lady in the world. Why saying this? Because there's no way someone can point you in a gun and then take that gun back again, I was coming from the flat that we were renting in Johannesburg, CBD, Joburg, going somewhere to my friend's place. No, it's not the cell phone. I can't know about Tunji, like the cell phone in this on. And then Gay Lori, Muto Tagana Len Nauri. I think the phone is on. I don't know. I don't remember. Because we are, hey, give me phone, Ugar. And I'm like, oh, give me money. Give me everything that you have. I'm like, I know, Askisi, please don't shoot me. I still want to live for my kids. And why are you doing this? What makes you to point me in Ghana? I don't want to die Kagani because of you want something. Let's talk. That the guy will take the gun like Ainsa from pointing one point and give because of children. How much do you want? And that guy said like, give 50 rand, right? And then I said, let's go. I'll give you money. And then I and then I went to my house and then I take 400 rand that I had in the house. And then I come back, I ask him to wait for me at the reception. And then he waited for me and then I take 400 rand. Then I give to him. I said, don't do this because your mom, mwale ngona, abadzebe uruwena, udiabutsotsi staradeni. And nakongo baka ubulaya, mmemutsoadi, asalala, galabagala, only 40 rand or 50 rand. You see, you wanted to take my life because of 50 rand. And now when you might be in jail because of 50 rand. Please, thank you so very much, Ceci. I will stop everything. But I didn't know the person.
And now you're not communicating.
I don't know him. I don't know him. The very same day that he pointed me gunpoint. That was the first day meeting him and last day to see him. I don't even remember him anyway. Yeah.
And that time you were not Kendi Samandewell?
No, we were not Kendi, fella. Kendi, like Kendi Shakabundu girls. Working with Papa Penny. There's a tracks, albums that we recorded like Papa Penny. So, Neritsaba like a Kendi was Shakabundu girls.
Shakabundu was the crew?
Yeah, it was a group of two ladies.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Let's go back in Hasidiwe when you grow up. Before you went to Joburg, how was life back then? How was the structure back then?
Let me introduce myself to you. Kinna Musekedi. Kendi wa Mukwena.
Musekedi, it's your traditional name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wa Mukwena. A single parent of two, though I lost my first son. A very loving mother, very respectable, and very cheeky at the very same time. You don't hlokoloza me, you know. So born ki bebilwe ka olela na go asidibeni ka zena ke golo na go asidibeni. And born again Christian, you know. Yeah, and then I'm born again Christian. And I am a last born of 3. We lost our brother, Kasala Lebusesi, Lena, you know, and our father. So my mother, anyway, they were already divorced with my father. So yeah, and then Arkogomel. And then that's when the journey, art is started from way back. Nkazana kagolo after school, kali school holidays, Sunday schools, Sunday school, Nagi yoga, Kabeni. I started at my mom's traditional Kaba, Kone or something.
It's a traditional dance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how my journey started. Okay. Yeah. And then, I always love to sing for other people. And then remember that time, there's no TV. You don't even know there's a name called TV or radio. We don't have those things at home. No electricity, like, you know, blank. We're very chubambara, the paraphenica moare, the candle, then utukisa meloka high. So by that time, Baba ngoba yali Sunday schools, nake Sunday school. Later like join my mother's group. Basadi, remember, I can take you back again, said, during the apartheid time, our fathers, they were always in Johannesburg. Babu ya haye, ga the holidays, actually ga December. And babu were regularly jamu, babu regularly roto, you know, it was a happy moment, you know. And
so throughout the year, you guys were not eating bread?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just know who my uncle ever boy and never boy Jonah Luchi already dagano koyona you. Lelur nevulo na I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember seeing bread. Never by that time. Yeah. And then joined the traditional group. I fell in love with the cultural traditional dance, and from that day lead vocally. I've got 2 other friends of mine, Selina and Daddy, Libubulani anyway. But Selina and Daddy, we were very much close because I always recruit them to come and join our mother's traditional groups. And then from there, if we are not in that kabeni reaye after school, and then I'll train them. I'll ask them to play magogogo for me, so that I can able to sing
for them.
Yes, yeah, for them. Yes, I don't want them to sing. I want them to play the drums and everything. So yeah, even now you ask Selina, she will tell you, "Hey, this woman," because she always tells me that, or when I was clever, you want us to play the drums, and then the next thing when you sing, can't you know that you'll become so successful? You know, yeah.
But I don't want they could have become successful. The drum.
Hey, everybody about focus. So it means about focus, right? You know, yeah.
You grew up in a very strict Christian family.
Yeah.
Although you were not mutwao uderadilotedinchi, you were very calm. You were very. I don't know how to put it, but you were very calm.
Yeah.
But at the age of 17, you fall pregnant.
Yeah, kill it dumb because anyway, regards not careless that much because gamin wayela. Sister our advisor.
Even now, I think it's still a thing.
Yes,
even
yeah,
now.
But it's better now.
Yeah.
But it's better now. You cannot talk to your sister or any other person. And mistake, Kaima, and then age of 17, I've got my first son. Age of 20, I've got my last born. What was that? you know, mara because of negisna someone you know or one guide, you know, yeah. So I don't blame myself. I've learned from my own mistakes. That's why today, after my last born, I said I don't want any other child again because I'm not married. My kids, two different fathers. So
and how did you handle the pregnancy while you were not knowing anything about?
I don't even remember. But the other day I was sitting so I remember very, very well. And then in Kriabo, so I got a dish a yellow, and then I was putting the black wrapper, the Valovedu black wrapper, and then looking at my pregnant. Then the baby was kicking, and then I called my mom. I said, "Mama, and then when she came, the baby just kept quiet. And then Mara luckily Salimo, if I repeat again, so the stomach was like I was so happy. And then yeah, I enjoyed being pregnant, though I didn't really understand. Yeah.
You said Duri, the first father was not with you.
Oh, we're just playing when we used to play when we Beyonce man. Yes. You know, Leona, I don't think he knows what he was doing.
How old was he?
No, he was on maybe 3 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were together at high school as well, you know, yeah. Hey. And then he said it wasn't him. It was in...
Like always, that's what they
always
say.
Yeah, it was in me. Or what? The guy or I say and I didn't post jail. Yeah, so, yeah. And then up until 3 years, after 3 years, and then, which is not a mistake, Mara, at the very same time, really mistake because I was going to clinic to do the prevention. As soon as I arrived then they said you are sick. They said you are 6 months or 6 months pregnant. I'm like,
this is the second child.
Second one is I'm not working. My brother, he was already passed on. My sister, she has been married ever since I can still remember. Nanga Yelena, Gidujeg banana, veggie, everything. To support us. And the next thing I'm bringing another pregnancy at home. But what can I say? I was a teenager without guided by your parents. But my mom, she always said, go to school, go to school. I remember to date now when she said, go to school. Maybe I was supposed to be a doctor or police, you know, or interior designer, because that's my favorite.
I believe one of the factors that made you drop school was because you wanted to make money.
Yeah.
To support your children.
Yes, I wanted to. Yes, I had to. Next no choice because even the other father, I never saw him for a long time. Ever since I was pregnant, and at that time was not phone again. So when I kon in my village, in Johannesburg, go deep kloof, you know. So resa kono rtagani. Do you know my last born met his father at the age of 17. All along I've been taking care of him, like, yes, because I'm working. I'm an independent woman. You know.
Do you believe in bad luck? When the father of your first child,
yeah,
a child or
so I never bother myself to I know.
Same thing happened to the father of your second child.
The second child, the father didn't know that I was pregnant. Like his child, he didn't know. And and then I that's why I said utsibile at the age of 17 or I had a
so you never bothered to tell him? Why?
No, I don't know. Sometimes it's good, you know, first thing, whatever that comes in your mind, and then you let it go of things that those are not belonging to you or to be around you, you know. So make sure regrets and a chance. You cannot tell a man to marry you. There's nothing like that. You have to wait until a man propose to you, you know. So I had to go give her and I think now when I look back and then because me working hard, I managed to work. I know joining the music already. I realized that music is a business. It's a business because you can earn your salary there. And then when you earn the salary, you can take your children to school. And I did the right thing because my late son, when he passed on, because in the early teenager by that time, I completed matric, and then that's when I told my failure. Then we said, okay, goodbye to school, go and look for a job, because now we're failed again. And then at the very same time, like you work and then you take those kids to school. My last born, he graduated as a paramedic, IT specialist is the best thing ever, and I'm super proud about him because he can operate almost like a 40 computers or not 40, you know. Yeah, so yeah, and you also graduate as a civil engineering, you know, and then what more do I want? And then also there's a lot of certificate of that boy through the music.
How hard was it?
Salary, eh?
How hard was it for you to take the decision, Yauri, I'm not telling the father until the child was 17?
When you are young, you are young. You think like a... I was thinking like I was thinking like a lady, not even think like a man, you know, because I never thought, I never even think of that, and I didn't even see if we were suffering, going through hard time or what, you know. That was just my decision, that I don't see this person, I don't care, you know. And then later on, is a child who said, I want to know my father, and then that's when you have to stand up, and then said, Wena, this is a situation. Yeah. And already my son, I think he was on grade 10, somewhere there. Yeah. And then look where we are. He knows his father knows him. I don't even bother myself to say, hey, he will call, they will communicate.
And you had finished school?
I'm a high school dropout.
I just want to know, Red, you had finished it?
No.
What?
No. I have to go to work. I get that time, Berlin, I had to go to work. I got fair just go. Maramo. I forget. Yes, I am. You know.
Now, Mama.
Hey.
Fast forward, yes. 2nd August 2011. It was a beautiful morning. You had a meeting that was going to change your life.
Aye.
And then, before the meeting started, you received a devastating call from back home.
As I was saying, I've been always working hard for my kids so that I can provide, so that I can take good care of them, you know. Yeah, that one is hard. And as we speak, next month is that month again, you know. Well, other women like celebrating their Women's Month or Women's Day. Now, obviously, I'm celebrating my my late son, you know, celebrating him. And though I know he's my angel right now, and maybe he will always he's always looking after his family, you know, yeah, since he's our angel. And Yeah, it's painful, that one. Yeah, I lost him through car accident or car crash. Whew. He was 24. Remember, every day you give birth, you carry the child for 9 months, and then you work hard so that you can provide, so that you can give him a better life, and you stay with him for 24 years, and then boom, a call says, my uncle said, your son, you need to come. Where are you? I need to come and pick you. We go home. Your son got a car accident. And I said, no, uncle. Even before that, before he can say he got a car accident, he's in hospital. And then I was like, Malome, can I meet in 10 o'clock? I don't want anything. I was going to sign a big deal with Sony Music, and this thing of licensing with the company were not yet fashionable. Started with us. My own recording label, Oskido Entertainment, was going to sign a deal with Sony Music Africa. But my uncle said, no, where you are, just stay there, wait for me, I'm coming. After my 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then there's this call came through from my brother, Dr. Masilu Mukwena, where we are Tsaragua Licha, Unombuja fellow sister, Omogai, and then again Mojor Gaya, Ruda Fasi, Ginyago Galuda Fasi. And then that's when he called, and then he just told me, Hori.
Can I have a tissue, bro?
And then he just said, Pedrule. Thank you. Pedrule. He said, Kaijali, Pedrule. Urile Pedrule, Urisile. He passed on through car accident. And I talk of Alana, It's so. I don't know. I know it's been like 12 years since I lost my son, but it feels like yesterday I lost him, yesterday, So that was a sad moment of my entire life. And from that day to date, I'm not okay. Because when he passed on, he also left a little girl. I called her Alicia. She was only 5 months old when he passed on. And then he also left the mother, the partner. By then, when my uncle come and pick me for almost like 2 weeks, you could make a call, and thinking maybe I know you, I don't know you, and then people will come at your home to attend, just to come and support us during that hard moment, and then they will come, they will talk to me. I won't even recognize them. Kanti, I was like deep like hurt, and depression as well, like going crazy. I think if we were not black, then I was supposed to be on the counseling the very same moment that I lost my child. And then from that day, I just saw on the DVD what happened about the funeral, about everything. Yes, he was buried well, he rested well, But life is not easy from that day. Losing a child, it's something else, Yeah, and every day I feel pain, and I feel for the other women out there. By through the accident, it might be a gun point accident, wa chaisiwa ke koloi or wena wa, you know. So a month of August means the world to me.
From that day till now, did you ever did therapy sessions, or you never did them?
I never did them. Maybe, but except to churches, I went to my church. They're praying with me. They pray with the family, like when I'm home as well. But I never went to the therapy. And maybe that's why I'm always hurt, especially when we start talking about that. You know, yeah. Maybe in future I will. Yeah, I still need it. You know. Yeah.
You once mentioned that he was famous. Besides the fact that he was the son of King Mandebele, what was he famous for?
That one, he was a hard worker. If you check Gahaye Arwa Lebelela Bona Usnabubi, he will go and Arwa Lady Santa, you know, Griban during Alice Colon, and then he will go and ask Merego peace job, and then so that assist you know, now will be in Joweki and I will be home Alice Colony. The grandmother was not the phone. Nagwe was in the phone or yeah, was not the phone as at school. Yeah, you know, and then thank you. And then arrege mili, you know. And then if I wanna like he was a hustler. You know when I said hustler? Yeah, and then they call him Skobo. And then once he said Skobo and then done, you know, and then yeah, but before I took out and then the company, remember that time they had a strike in Chilachana waited Linyan. And then that's why he lost his job, and then I will more got the other day a hustler, and then he jumped to the guy little taxi quantum or green, and then that's when he said, hey, I will drive for 2 days or you know for, and then Hantino, that was his last, you know, Ramon, last time Ramon.
12 years down the line, as a way of honoring him, because you believe he was a business person, have you ever thought of starting a business to honor him?
Yes, I did. And then I think 2015 somewhere there, I registered the company, the construction company, because the other member son of mine, he did civil engineering, which is very close to the construction thing, you know, because I know he loves the construction as well. He also was graduated as a security guard, my first son. So yes, I started that one. And then, but because he's no more, or maybe we were busy with some other things, because after that is not all about, I'm in the music industry, and then I carry on with my life like that, and then after losing a child. But after 8 months, when I was still mourning, and then here we are, I collapsed the Gwegli Eastgate Mall. And then they take me to Johannesburg Hospital, and that's when I found out, hey, I'm living with diabetes, you know, sugar diabetes type 2. I was diagnosed with that. So that's why I said the age life after losing a child as a papadi, you know. All mothers can tell you they can do whatever they want, but they know to those who lost their children, Galabagala accident, they will tell you her life. How easy Bupilo, you know, yeah. So I did register the company. It's just this other one, he loves his own things. He doesn't focus on that, you know. Maybe he was gonna make it like a legacy, yeah, you know.
And till today, you haven't found the people that caused the accident.
No.
And when you think, because the accident was caused by a white sedan.
Yes.
When you see a white sedan, what do you think? What comes to your mind? Does it hurt you? Like,
I don't even pay attention to those cars, like white. Yeah, I don't. I just like forget, I know that the person, I don't know if he's still alive because he left someone at Togafeji and then he now Wafeta. Yeah, but it's part of life.
Let's just say the people that did that thing, or the person that did that thing is watching now. What would you tell them?
You should just stop and then see what happened, not utsamaye wena bophelo bja bo tšwele pele gantsi o siile motho yo mongwe a robetše boroko ba mafello, yeah, pelo ya ka ya baba mara ona ka mokgwa nka dieno ka ona. Because at the very same time I needed to look after my granddaughter, from 5 months. Now she's 12 years old now. Yeah, and I need to take care of her mother, take care of like the whole family, my last born, my mom, and I must look after myself as well, because now I found out that I'm living with diabetes. What do I need to do from there? I had to take care of myself first, and I was on depression, like almost like 2 years. Depression is okay in fashion. When someone anali headache, I was depressed because of my boyfriend. There's a serious like depression people are going through, especially you lose someone, it's something else. Yeah.
And how did you come over that? How did you come over the depression?
There's this song called You Save Me
R. Kelly.
By R. Kelly.
Okay.
He might be a bad man, but before he became bad man, he was the best man when it comes to writing music. And the Gilega Fila Ugare Angwala, You Saved Me. If you listen to that song again, Hi Ngwala, You Saved Me. I felt Urugare Ungwalelanna, because Egi collapse at Mall Eastgate, Leonor no, he was at a grocery store when the pain in his chest, and then ntwaile no idea wila phonela mewa hae a phonela sister ya hae o wa botsa gore doctor o re ke na le cancer, and for me now they take me to Johannesburg Hospital, and then the doctor told me that I was sugar diabetes on type 2, and then and then we in this life sugar diabetes. I didn't know. It was first time good. So I thought it's the end of life, it's end of everything. It's end of candy. Then when I called my mom, and then my mom, she said, just drink water and know that you're not going to die tomorrow. You can still take a treatment, and then pay. So from there, I keep on listening to R. Kelly's music. Obviously, Beyonce, there's a song that like I was here. When I play that song, I feel like I was here. Maybe I'll be gone tomorrow. What's going to happen to my granddaughter? What's going to happen to my kids, to my last born, like my family, What's going to happen to them? At the very same time, I'm thinking about my son. I'm thinking about sugar diabetes. I'm thinking about my son. Asking myself one question. Where, even 2 days ago, I was writing something down. It said, we can save now, like maybe let's say I pass on as well. I'm asking myself if my child will recognize me, will know if I was his mother, I don't know.
Fast forward from 2011 to 2021, you got involved in a car accident also.
Can I have a glass of water, please? Ish. Ish. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I had almost like after maybe between 2000 and when was that? I don't remember, but it's 2017, 18 or 19, between those 17, 18, 19. You know, sometimes you might be a good driver, but when it comes to road, you're not driving alone. Other people, they drive whatever. And then, sorry. Sorry. You know, so I was in Palaborwa. Just to you know, fast forward everything, it's almost like a 3 to 4 accident that I got, but only one where I was wrong, not anyone else, you know. And then where I was wrong, it's like I saw something like cat, a black in the estate, Mogidula no go Kempton Park. Then maybe I was trying to run, I don't know, something that came blank like, and then my car went straight to the house where there's this kid barorata udula mo gate in ka 11 o'clock udula mo 10 11 o'clock udula mo we have bona ke ngwana ke ka mo rajarata. And that's when my car if it near better on ajile ngwana was not there. You know, and that's I was driving 30 not even 80 kilo, you know, 30 inside the estate. Just like here, can you drive 40, 50, here or 100? No. You know, and then that's when Kifita gave it a and the car was writing off. And then, like, it's like I lost everything, you know, because that was my favorite car that I was driving. I was driving good car, staying like, all right, you know, like everything was fine. And then the rest of the accident, it was not that too much, but maybe someone will come and then just hit you at the back, you know, just like the one that the guy I chased in the first accident. It was too much. Ile balaga mother goloi and ile na muthu bila sa barale eta driver tsama ka uno aton chase ka captive ya ka batho, you know. Yeah, so yeah, so but ardarkeni it's okay, but if you give mudimu uba zama uncha from that car, I think maybe I was supposed to die on that last accident, but I couldn't. I was not hurt. It was just pain in my heart. Or like, why me? Why be successful? You know. And it was during that big time COVID-19. I didn't share my story about that up until I decided at the time I was going back home. I decided to leave. They rented it my house and then come back home. And then everything is fine, you know. Yeah, that's it.
I get you, Mama.
Yeah.
Before we get too emotional, let's dive into music. I believe before you went to Kalawa Jazmee, or before you started your own recording label, you were working with Papa Penny. You did mention this at the beginning of the interview. Yeah. How did you meet with him?
Papa Penny, we met at the late Peter Tinet's house in Zanin.
Okay.
That was back in 1993, the beginning of Candy in music, you know. And Papa Penny was always he always loved singing. So he was working with Bergman Tinet as a driver, as a bodyguard.
Papa Penny was the bodyguard?
Yeah, he was the bodyguard. Yeah, that was a bodyguard because he was always looking after Peter Tinet and you cannot come in, you know, because he was tough, like, you know, And then, also he wanted, he knows exactly what he wanted from the beginning. He wanted to record his own music. So we left him there when I worked with Peter Tinet. You see, there's a song that is on fashion now. The song, Mama,
Ka Valungu.
hey, those are our voices there. Like, my voice is right there.
Oh.
Yes.
Tell me, before we go any further, tell me the story about behind that song being removed on all platforms.
Because the guy that took the song never communicated with the owner of, not the family, his kids. They are looking after their father's legacy. Rise Tinet Entertainment. He was supposed to, because now they are old, you know, they take care of the business where their father left, they're taking over. So the person who did that song never approached, never even tried to call anyone up until when they hear the song all over the South Africa. Then that's when they check, this the guy, he didn't even put them on Samro thing,
credentials or something.
I know, he never mentioned anyone, and it's not his song. You know, DJs are happy, they're playing our music, they earn, and then they don't want, like, yes.
So when you first heard that song,
yes,
and you could realize already, I bet my voice is.
I know, I didn't realize I know the song. I can, even if you wake me up, like, said, where did you start, I will tell you. And then I just know that is my voice, and then that's it.
But judging from the original song and this remix song, which one do you think is the most?
The fact I'm not a super fan of Amapiano, so I don't even understand what is it, you know, like, I know it's beautiful, but I'm not a Amapiano fan. But those who love Amapiano, you can see the that's how they dance. I get.
But the aim is not to sweat.
Hey.
So when they took the decision to remove that song, they also called you, or they informed you?
No. They have no right to call me.
Okay.
Because I'm not the owner. I was just singing as a session musician. Yes, that's okay. But any advices, if they need advice, the woman we call, we talk. The mother of these boys as well. Yeah, we talk, and then I guide where I need to guide. That's why they call me Auntie Candy. You know, So the guy who recorded that, who take that song, one step he was supposed to tell Peter Tinet, or here the song I want to remix. I'll take your vocals, and then 50% you, 50% me. Or maybe because of it's someone's song, they can even give him 10% or 2% from the song, because he never spoke. He doesn't respect people. He doesn't have respect for who was there before me. They were supposed to. He was supposed to make one call, and then he called now, because now the song is out. That's when he called the family.
What did he say?
He also, I don't think he knows everything about music as well, because if he knows, he was supposed to put their names and their rights from day one.
He's still a Mafikisol, because I also tried to call him for the radio interview. He never picked up. He never picked up. So
maybe while worried, Hey, Mararamlebo to take the song back to the market, you know.
Working with Papa Penny before he was Papa Penny who he is today, how was it back then?
It was great, amazing. I worked with Papa Penny before he became famous. He was he loves his song language. He loves culture. And I love you know, taking care of us. Like, we thought, hey, Marhanti was teaching us something.
It was you and who?
Nes Matala.
Oh, okay. It was just the two of you.
Yeah. So as a big, before Remo background, that's when we left him there. Nesa, we went to City of Gold, looking for gold, recording G's and stuff. And then we did. Then up until 1994, he came to Joburg, and then he had that Ridula guy. And then studio album Changanish Lungu, biggest song internationally. It was an international hit, you know. We travel the world. The world performing. Yeah, with Papa Penny as a backing singer, as a dancer, as a sister, you know, because we treat each other like, you are my brother, you are my sister, I'm your sister, you know. So we travel the world. though nearly shame karuna because no Facebook, no
TikTok.
social media.
Or TikTok challenges.
No. Where you will know we were in France. We traveled, Yeah.
And then from him to Oskido, how did that come about? Why did you, I don't know if I should say leave him and went to Oskido? How did that transaction
No,
come
I get
about?
later. You know what? Like, in front.
Oh, okay.
My own music, when I sing it, people will performing there, not behind, so it was a dream. That's when, and I remember when you grow up as well, you start realizing things that you never thought will happen to you or will, or come on your way. So that's when I decided that I want to record my solo album. Bale Papa Penny, and then gina go join Sony Music, and then Papa Penny are logo la lena. Yeah, but don't give the session when they call a session musician, they were calling us or give nardiano the lyrics so over the melodies, songa melodies, venda melodies were perfect there. Like perfect.
Can you do an a cappella in Chivenda?
In Chivenda?
There's
a
okay.
What? Shangolote bababiza BOP.
Yes, sir.
Shangolote bababiza BOP. BOP. Ma BOP.
Yes, sir.
BOP. Bababiza ma BOP. Narichina chigombera mudeni wa kosi yanga. Narichina chigombera mudeni wa kosi yanga. Shangolote B.O.P. Did you venda? Or the other
massive
one that we did long time ago. You're Venda and Shangola Shumama. Venda and Shangola Shumama. Di humbura zitaba na miezi na milambo yaone. Ri humbura zitaba na milambo na miezi yaone. Shangola shu. Yo shangola shu. Shangola shu. Shangola shu.
Yes, sir.
You see, so I know Venda. And they are in Bangladesh Venda foot. Yeah. So music, it's a universal.
Is it true
language.
that Oskido came looking for you?
Yes, it is.
How did that come about?
They were looking for this lady who sings Xitsonga, who is very, very good when it comes to the harmonies. Like she can sing in high note, second, third,
So when you say they, it was him and who?
Kabelo Mabalani.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, yes. And also writing for trumpets as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wrote for trumpets?
Yes, we did. Yeah, if you go through the trumpets, you see the songs that were composed by Candy, writing by Candy.
Wow.
Yes. So I've been writing ever since because, And when I write good songs, like, Then I never looked back anyway. And then I just go forward. That's when I realized, like, you know what, no matter where you come from, rural or no rural or CBDs or, when you're good on something and the rest will just follow you. So he was looking for that lady. I remember when we're done with BOP and the other DJ Oskido, I believe I did songs with him before everybody can say Retseva Kendi, before Tsamandebele.
And that time he was Oskido already?
He was Oskido already, yes. He was Oskido and he knows if Oscar when Pinegi flop, you must just know who it's a flop. Yeah, and then immediately, I think, I've been writing for Kabelo Mabalani, writing for Slilo Slaughter, Malaji,
So
rhythmic element, revolution, black motion.
The twins guy.
Yes, yeah, the twins guy. Wow. There was a song, yeah. Uraba buloberi buloba traba bambege de udola. Wow. Uloba ke proposing ngasizene. Abebe levi ngasizene. You know, that was black, revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, Amawelele, mina welela batate. Shinete risile mefana, ni chavana mati tluya shona. You know, so, yeah.
That's black motion.
Mzilikazi. Eh?
That's black motion.
Mzilikazi wa Africa.
Oh, okay,
yeah, mawelele, yeah. Black motion, magoro, yeah, like, there are so many tracks there.
So when Oskido came to you, already you were writing for those people?
I wrote for those people well already. I was already started working with Oskido. Others was before, others was after. Yeah.
So he came looking for you, he found you.
Yeah.
What was the talk
in
about?
My flight, like he called me. I was going through a time because of the loss of my child. Then he was not around in South Africa when this happened. He traveled to UK. So when he comes again, then he just heard like so he called me. Kanti, it was part of him bringing me back to the industry because I was still moaning. Well, I'm busy. Doing research regarding the sugar diabetes type 2, you know, doing research so that I will know exactly how to prevent it, and you know. And then up until he said, okay, because I was on blue morning, and then I said, no, I won't make it. No, I'm not right. He said, I don't have a car. And then he said, you're lying. Just come drive, you know. And then he said, okay, leave it. I will send someone to pick you. Kanti, it was part of him, like bringing me back to the business industry. And from that moment, I never looked back. Yeah, the song became one of the best in the world, not in the country.
So he sent someone to come and pick you?
Yeah.
For sure you went to his house?
Yes, I went to his house, and Dr. Malinga was there. Remember, Oskido, when the song plays, and then you can tell, or this song needs also person's voice. So yeah, already he called me so that I can collaborate with Dr. Malinga on other track as well.
So already he had work for you?
Yeah. Okay. And then when I went there, we did that track, and then later on, I'm like, hi man, Oscar said, come up with something. Don't you have something? When I know you're good when it comes to writing. And they got Toma Vele. From the
Which one was that?
Zamandebele.
So before you started working on music, did you do the paperwork? It was just like, come, let's do music.
No, we do music. You remember Kalawa? They are very much professional.
Yes, of course.
There's no way that they can say, come and do a song and then they just leave you like that. No, there's a person that deals with a publishing admin. Yes, yeah. So I just know that there's no way that he can rob me. Of course. Never. So I'm freely working with him. I know everything is fine. Even if you take me 3 years and then without registering a song, but at the end of the day, the song belongs to me and Oskido. And you'll never say, if you are a composer, tomorrow you are not, is the Mr. Everything. No, we share. That's one thing that I love about Oskido. One thing I love about Kalawa Jazmee. Whether you're working with Mahuta, Speaky, Rim jokes, or the late jokes, or Eugene, there's no worry because you know everything will be fine, paperwork wise. When it comes to contract, very, 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 very. That's why I told you before. I'm a high school dropout, but very intelligent. I know when I receive a contract, what to do with the contract, where to take it to the lawyer and everything. So for me, no, that's why I've been in the music for 29 years to 30 without, like you never had any bad publicity about me. Yes, of course, I'm a human being and then I do mistakes, but not just like that.
And now that you have mentioned it, I'm trying to think. When I was doing my research, I don't remember finding something bad about you on the internet. I'm serious. I don't remember.
Oh my God! And now I'm saying like, okay.
Because it was just music.
Ben 10 one and yeah.
Ben 10?
Yes, yes. I dated a Ben 10 guy a long time ago. I think that's the only one.
I didn't see that.
You won't see it very because I said I don't want to talk about this. Hey.
Mari, you can tell us.
No. Not today, not tomorrow. You know? Yeah, so that's how Kiberegi and Love Oskido. And then I collaborated with so many people. That's why now I said I want to take a break. Focus on my own things as well.
But before you took a break, he gave you a chance. Actually, he called you to do a music or to do a song with Maling, Dr. Maling.
Dr. Maling, yeah.
And then he also gave you an opportunity to do another song. That's when we came about.
We were born, yeah.
How did that change your career? Because like that was your peak, I believe.
Before there's a 2009 album, which is I even bought my flat because of that album. I bought a car. I was driving like Opel Astra.
And this is not performance money, just...
No, it's for performance when I'm going for the shows and stuff, okay. Yeah. And then I qualified to buy a car. They approved, you know. So and then, yeah, from that moment, even... Hey.
So there was when you did that song, there was a beat already, or you started with vocals? How do you do a song actually? You start with a beat or you start with the vocals?
Hey. I'm sure there was a beat, I'm sure. I don't remember.
Because that beat at the beginning.
Yeah. No, you're not very.
Oh, that is a masterpiece, Mama Kendi.
Yes,
that is a masterpiece.
No.
In terms of
that's
figures,
how.
In terms of figures, can you say it made a meal for you? In terms of figures, can you say it made a meal for you? $1 million?
No. For me, no. No, like the single did well, or the entire album did well.
Oskido, I believe.
And our royalties were amazing. No problem, you know. So yeah, that's why we still have a good relationship with Oskido.
Do you still perform it till now?
Like, yes, yeah. Okay. There's no performance that we can perform without perform that song. Yeah, sometimes I'll just sing along. Without music, people, they will get it, you know, get along.
And after the original one, how did the remix one come about? The one with kids?
Because kids loved that song again. When we shoot a video of that song, but kids wanted that song so badly. Then that's when Oskido came up with the idea of like doing the Zamandebele remix. And which is like when we play, when I'm on stage, we're gonna start with the original Zamandebele, maybe a quarter, and then we'll come with the Zamandebele. We call it Zamandebele original and Zamandebele kids. Then we join it together and then we perform once. Yeah.
Beside money, what can you say that song did to your career? That you can say, I'm proud of that. This thing because of that song.
Yeah, I think. But realize the importance of our culture, the importance of our languages, knowing exactly who we are, taking our kids back so that we can teach them, because the song, whether you are black and white Indian, they were playing that song, they were singing that song. So in the other way around, it's a educational song. Where you will learn about yourself, where you will learn about your animals around you, where you will learn which one to eat, which one not to eat, because we talk about which is we are talking about the insiders of the cow or pere, you know, or budi, komu, you know. So yeah, that song has its own message. It's an indigenous. It's an indigenous song. Yeah, it takes us. It's reminding us who we are as an African. Yeah.
I'm sure Uri, in every family, because I believe Kalawa is a big family.
Yeah,
in every family, there should be something that will keep you going, will keep you happy to be in that family. Beside doing music, beside what you were there for, how can you say the family of Kalawa is to someone who doesn't know or who has never been with around those people or in one space with these people?
Ntwenga ya bananga Kalawa kuri no hurry. When you go to Kalawa, you will learn. You will know who you are, what you stand for. You will know about the good life, and the good life including you buying a house is an investment. You invest on the house, because there's no way that you can work at Kalawa and then you tell me you don't have a house. You tell me you don't have a car. If you don't have it, it's because of you were careless with your own money. So if anybody wants to go there, that's why we call it the University of Kalawa. We all graduated from that. So you look at Zonke, likes of Zonke, Utandiswa Mazwai, Bongo, I mean this Mafikizolo. You look at like so many all we are coming from there. It's like we graduated. Now we have those awards or those certificates. Now it's time to have your own recording label, because once you graduate, obviously it's either you get married and you start looking for a job, and then you get more independent and everything. So it's exactly like us. We don't get a certificate maybe from there, but the award, the certificates that we are getting, shows that I'm a graduate someone, you know, or somebody. Yes.
So when you are there, they don't want to try to like keep you there forever.
I know it's a they are developing. Kalawa Jazmee, they develop. They groom the artists. They teach them everything. So know that when you are joining Kalawa, it's like you are university. You still have to learn. You still have to go through your books, your exams and everything. Meaning you will be busy like doing shows, performing with the different artists, and then at the end of the day you're gonna have your own album. Then voila. You know, anybody can join Kalawa. They will learn more than to work at the other companies. Other companies, they don't know the law of this our industry. They just like jump in and then think everything is fine.
Of course, you guys were very fortunate at Kalawa because they do things in a right way.
Yes.
Not in a bad way, but what do you think of brands or record labels that wanna tarnish artist name and do bad to those artists without hesitating? Let's make an example of Open Mic and Makazi. What do you think of something like that?
I think they were both wrong. Because again, they were both wrong. Makazi signed the contract maybe before she can continue 3 years. But at the very same time, Open Mic should remind Makazi that Makazi, when I also sign a contract, why get 3 years of some remind and mara the next thing automatically renewal. It doesn't work like that. Never change about the first moncho idea so leana adumele or adumela, you know. Yeah, because at the end of the day, artist has got a right to say today I stop right here. That's it.
And maybe you can face a writer's block.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that actually? With a writer's block?
It's not like I'm ignorant. I got to let the blockers, you know.
So you don't believe in such?
We're not really, you know. So yeah, Maravona, they can carry on with what they know best, you know.
Yeah, I get you. After so many years of working with Kalawa and all the people that were there, Black Motion splitted. You worked with them. How did that affected you? How did you felt with them splitting?
Bare hauna muthu ya tsebang your story better than yourself.
Of course.
So I don't know what's in Bongani and what's Bongani think and then what Thabo think is their decision. I don't know how they met and I don't know why they split. So yeah.
The artist or a duo that you enjoyed working with the most from Kalawa, although you enjoyed working with
everybody. Sorry.
You enjoyed everyone?
Yes, I enjoy working with everyone because I always I enjoy when I'm on stage as long as I'm performing and then we talk. We said, okay, look, I'm so place, so day, come join. Then I go, we perform, and then it's work. At the end of the day, you get your own salary because of like doing that. Yeah, I enjoy working with them because everyone unali stories are high, how he wants or how she wants her things done. Yeah.
I get you. From music, you also do apart music. You also do television acting.
Yes, I do.
You are an actor.
Yes, yeah, I am now. Yeah, but if you find me 5 years ago, I would say no.
Because I saw an article. I think it was Daily Sun of a picture from a long time ago. I think it was you and someone from Mubang. I forgot. Yes,
I was a mayor, executive mayor, Joyce Maluleke. Yeah.
How did the acting path come about?
Yeah, that one, no, like they were looking for me. They wanted someone that knows the language. Sometimes it helps. Yeah, and maybe someone that has been on media or
you're very lucky, because everyone come looking for you. You're very lucky. Because Oskido came looking for you.
Yes, and yes, ACB film. They were looking for me, well. Rhythm City, they were looking for me a long time ago. And then Isibaya, they also wanted me there. Yeah, not Isibaya, Isidingo, So, yeah, I can call it like it, just like you say. Or it's not like it's the way God and Dileno Robegon. Yes, yeah.
And when you first did your drama, the one way you were a mayor, how did it felt when you first appeared on TV?
I was like, the way I dressed, because they changed me completely from candy to executive mayor.
Yeah.
So it was I was proud, like, oh, Kanti I can act, Mara not serious. I was not taking myself serious. I thought acting is just a part-time thing. And then Kantina, you'll never know. You may have your own plans, but God has better one for you. That's when I joined Kalawa. Then I did the audition. I even forgot about the audition. And when I did the audition, it was because of my fans. They wanted to see me more, not even Guyana, more TV, like more Vango. So that's why I get the energy, the power. I join the audition. And I gapasa, and then Gabago Guyana. The rest is a history. Last time they called from Scheme Sami. Bamfonela, got your video interview, Bafedi. Oh yes, hey, you know everything. There's a lot of things here. Yeah. So that's when, like Gibonoria, I'm an actress straight, and then because Kiberega this is Wiskim Same, Guyana Land of Blood, and now I can call myself actress. Yeah.
So because you're saying you can call yourself an actress, this means when they call you to do to play a character, it doesn't matter which kind of character it is.
No,
if maybe it's a thug, if maybe it's a mayor, you can.
I'm okay because did you see Bafedile? You check Mandaina, you check the
mayor,
the executive mayor. The image is different. Manda never the color very close to Candy, and Bafedile, she's the true African lady. Oratano say just Aratano the way aparangaona, and she thinks she's on top, yeah. So yeah.
Although you didn't stay long in Skim Sam, how did the death of Big Boy affected you?
He affected me because he passed on before I can even join Skim Sam. So for me, it was a blessing as well because I did it to play, I was very much proud to be his wife. The wife that he was beating up, this and that. Then the next thing, he's gone. But at the very same time, this woman, Leshole, almost done at university. Now she will say, I'm a mother, Leshole's mother, So, big boy. Everybody, when he sees me, will say, big boy. It means a lot to me, Yeah. Though it was not right, it was not fair to me as well. In person. But in memory, yes, I will think about him, I will know him, yeah.
Are there any chances that we're going to see you again?
Obviously, if phone call come through, you see changes there.
Up to so far, they haven't called.
And it just, I don't know when they will call and, whether television or, yes.
That's PR. That's an PR answer.
Yeah,
Okay, Mama, I want to talk about your awards and recognition.
Yes.
When I was checking your biography, 2009, you won the Best Sepedi Album. This was South African Music Awards.
Yeah.
How did that come about? How did that make you feel? Because it was your first award, I believe. Yeah. I
feel like God, Vele, he just checked. I agree he's up there. We don't know where he stays. God. No, this one will represent the culture very well, or South African culture in a better way. Yes, that's when, and he chose me. Yeah, the love as well and the support from the fans, because they had to what do we call? They had to vote for you.
Viewers' choice.
To become a winner, and then they have to vote. So they voted for me, and to date I still appreciate them.
2013 Metro FM Awards Song of the Year. I believe this was Tamandewele.
Hey, biggest one, yeah.
You were booming that time. 2013 also Channel O African Music Awards.
Yes.
Best African Video.
Yes.
2014 Bokoto Awards. Promotion of language in storytelling.
The best, yes, the best one, the Bokoto Awards.
And then 2017 Limpopo Music Award Best Jazz Album.
Yes.
Do you also do jazz?
Yeah, Afro Soul. I get they might call it jazz, and but it's an Afro Soul side.
Okay. And then 2019 South African Music Awards Best Traditional Music Album.
Yes.
And then 2020 Sepedi Music Awards Best Sepedi House Music Artist. And then 2021 there was nothing. 2022 there was nothing.
Yeah, because of COVID-19. So yeah.
And then
2023 I'm nominated for Best Versailles. 2022 I was nominated to Versailles Music Awards.
Okay.
And this one 2023 I'm nominated again for Versailles in Music Awards for Best Traditional Artist of the Year. The closing date for voting was even last night. I slept very late.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
We were going to tell our viewers to vote for you. But
no, they won't vote. It's closed.
That's why
voting we're going. The only thing is to pray and then pray for me so that I'll make it.
Don't worry. Yes. While you're waiting for that, we have something for you. Can you pass me the thing, Chief? We have something for you while we're waiting for that. Yes. Because you're still waiting for that. This is a certificate of appreciation from us for the outstanding work you have done in the entertainment industry, which includes acting.
Oh my God!
This is for you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. We couldn't find the frame, so apologies for that.
No, that's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. On this Tamandewele, I appreciate it. Everything is fine. It's a one word. It's like when we said Kendimukwe, now can you say more? And then you put the... Yes, it's one word, Kendi Tamandewele. And then you don't have to put this one because this is a brand name.
Yeah.
If possible, I will say.
Don't worry.
We'll fix this. Yes,
we'll fix this.
Yes.
But this is for you, for the amazing.
Thank you so much.
The amazing work that you have done.
You see.
Good work pays.
Wow, good work pays, really. I think I have a frames and then I'll put them.
Okay.
Okay. And last Saturday, I just also received the award from the Olympus International Awards. Yes, yeah.
Don't worry.
Thank you. Hey, so you see, it's gonna be on my woo.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Hey,
you're gonna have to edit on the biography.
Wow. Yes, of course. Thank you. This is a great one.
No worries.
I really appreciate.
All the love to
you.
All the love to you. Let me put it here.
Yeah. And another thing, like also when you're still on the awards as well. On the awards, remember they always said. There's a, which is like this one. I'm trying to guide the upcoming artist. Don't call yourself for hey, I'm the working multi-award winning artist. That Linsula multi award. Limina dilo JD serious. You cannot call yourself multi-award winner when you know that you have 5 awards in the house. Start from 10. We are go big. No. This is true. This is a serious thing. Where the artist and then there's this thing, call it someone, legend. Others, they don't understand legend. What is meaning of that legend? Legend is someone that has been in the music for over 20 years, 10 years. Start from 10, 10, 20, 30, we are good. You see, so I'm just guiding, like trying to advise our upcoming artists or even the other ones that has been in the business for Nagwetele. Just like exactly when you said queen. In Kilobelu queen, in Nagatsaba rain queen Mujaji. So there's no way Kendi Zamandebel can become a queen. But if you said Rahadi Kendi or Auntie Kendi, I will accept that title because whatever that is happening in the province, whatever artists need advice, they call, I talk to them. And I'm the auntie because of Samandebele as well. Rahadi Abana, you know, the auntie of children. Because I've got grandson now, go high. And then he's 3. I don't know, he knows the songs Samandebele. He sings for me, you know, so I don't know.
And he knows that you're the one who sings.
Hey, he knows that I'm the one who sings. Hey, he knows.
Wow.
You know, so yeah.
Wow. Hey. So actually a title means a lot to you. Like people should not confuse
the queen of what queen of I know.
But with regards to a legend, I can say you're a legend, ma'am. You're a legend, Mama Kendi. Come on.
Thank you.
You've been in this game for like what, 20 what years now?
29, 30.
Almost 3 decades.
Yeah, it's 3 decades because my son was 3 years old and now he's 33. The one that you like graduated as a civil engineering and everything, yeah.
And do you have plans to celebrate yourself in this entertainment industry for 30 years?
No, not yet, but when I'm 55, I think I will get into my age and plus the music,
you know. Maybe you're going to tell us about retiring. I don't do that.
I will retire. I know. When I'm ready, yes, I will retire because, I mean, it's just music alone. I get you know, like spiritually, especially like it's a spiritual name like that one, like our, you know, it was my mom's Musekedi is a saint Sandra Mezi Sandra Mufazi. The saint, yes. And then when I look at it, the name Lina Latella Moto. So I've been like Santa Mezi for how long? But it still stays cool. While Hata Wela down. Yeah. So that's the meaning of my name. And it's my auntie, my mom's aunt.
I get you, Mama. But then now, what are you working on? What are you busy with now?
Now as we speak, I have this project that I'm working on. Remember, I'm home now. I can see everything that is happening in the village, but that one has been always dreamy, because remember, I have Kendi Samandebele Foundation. I've got also the personal one, Kendi Mukwena Foundation, which is the one that is going to build, I want to build a facility or maybe music center where I want to leave the legacy, right? So where we'll be recording, kids after school, program, like arts after school program, yeah.
Like maybe a place where people can come and do...
And learn how to dance. Yeah, studio. Actually, let me just say studio. Where kids, instead of like playing on the street, playing at the nightclubs and everything, and then they will say, okay, Monday to Thursday we are here, we are rehearsing, and then so I've already found a place where we're gonna build a school, and then from there we will see what God has for us.
And then the program that you are doing, I don't know if it's the music program or the women in music program.
Oh yeah, Limpopo Women in Music. Yes. That's my baby. That's one. Yes, that's what we are working on, that because this one is dedicated to all the women coming from Limpopo province. You know, Low we are talented. We have but others they still need more to learn. That's why we have to share with the community what we know best. If you want to become a music, it's like that thing you get teacher awards. People, they don't know what's the difference between the legend and the queen and queen princess, and so we guide them in that way. Also how to brand yourself, like, so that everybody when he sees you give you a high five.
So actually, like, it's like a foundation of how to survive in this industry.
Yes, yeah.
And it's better because it's being done by someone who knows every corner.
Yeah, yes. And at the very same time, I get the focus is for the kids.
Yeah.
Or kids, they must grow up knowing that music is a business. They can take care of their family through entertainment, especially those who love singing, those who love drawing, those who love acting, So they must just know that those things are all happen. Like your dreams will come true as long as you believe in yourself and the support that you're getting around you. Yeah.
I want us to do an IQ test. At the end of every interview, we do an IQ test of 5 questions. But before we go there, don't worry, it's very, very easy.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Don't worry, Mom, it's very, very easy.
Okay.
But before we go there, I want to ask you this. Do you think you've made it into this industry or not?
No.
Why do you say so?
Because I still have a lot to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though you have learned everything?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I think I still have a lot to learn because I haven't reached where I want to be.
Okay.
You see, once I'm done with that school, I will be happiest woman ever. And then start that. Kids, I know they will, like, they won't go, they will know rehearsal, practice, the weekend. If there's an event Saturday, we take them from their families and then so that one is that legacy that I want to leave as well. You see,
beautiful,
yes, yeah.
Beautiful. I get you, Mama. Sorry.
That's why I said I haven't reached where I want to be,
And then the last question, I guess we're just whispering.
Okay.
No one can hear us. The Ben 10. Tell us.
Ben 10 who deserve to be loved. And then now I deserve to be loved as well. You see? So he was there and then we were all happy and then that's it.
And how did it come to an end?
Everything happens for a reason. You remember, sometimes I said you plan.
Yeah.
Remember, you were planning to come to my village.
Yeah.
You even said, "Hey, I'm out of," but it's not gonna help because there was some things that I was busy with. And then why? It was for your plan.
Yeah. Of course.
And then God has today's plan.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Don't worry. We'll
Yeah,
talk
so
about
taba jama bente na libereki.
it.
Ne ke planile mara ka tloleya so.
IQ test.
Yeah.
Question number 1. What's Mandela's surname?
Oh, ninja like Mandela. Yes, it is.
Kion.
Kiona. Am I right?
Kion.
Oh, yes.
Question
Okay.
number 2.
Yeah.
The longest body part in a human.
I think.
Don't think.
Ke monwana wo. Oh, hey. I don't know.
It's the thigh. From here to here, it's the thigh.
Oh. Oh yes, you. Yeah. Even you. Yeah, ne. Got me.
Question number 3.
Yeah.
This year you are 50. I'm trying to check your age.
Oh,
19. Okay, it's fine. For the sake of the podcast, you are 50.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're 50.
50 something.
I know. Let's just say you're 50.
50s. On my early 50s. Yo.
You're 50 years now.
Yeah.
You were born 20 years ago.
Yes.
How old would you be today if you were born 20 years ago?
If I was born 20.
You are 50 years now.
Yeah.
And if you were born 20 years ago, how old will you be today?
I'll be 30. 20 years ago. Aye, tricky. 20. We get 20 years. 20 years. Yo, but yeah, you guys.
What do you call a person who can't speak or who can't talk?
Nkimuma.
But in But in English, I need it. In
I don't
English.
know in English. What's that?
It's mute.
Mute.
Yes.
Yo. I don't know. It's my first time hearing that. Like seriously.
You've never.
I did never. Hey.
You've never heard of it. You've been traveling, of course.
Yes.
There's a toll gate at Musina. I can't know the one that is here when we're about to go to Venda at Capricorn. There's a toll gate in Musina also.
Already? Already, Kale. Oh, Konye is a question. Okay. Already.
I want the name of that toll gate. What is it called?
Bakwena.
Because yeah, Mukwaina.
Hey, but there's a Bakwena toll gate. I
In
don't
Musina?
pay. Hey, I'm kidding. I don't know. Macado. Sure, Kingi. I don't know.
It's Bob toll gate.
Yo, Lina la logumana ba dolukumana babo. Yes, because of the babo tree.
Yes.
Okay. At least now I know, you know.
At least now you know.
Yes.
At least now you know.
Yeah.
Mama. Thank you very much for honoring the invitation, Mama. I really enjoyed having you.
Thank you
One
so
last
much.
thing that maybe you want to tell our viewers that I didn't ask you.
No, nothing. Like you asked me almost like everything. Yes. Kokore, okay, you didn't ask how do I. There's something that you didn't ask me. Since you had already living with diabetes.
Oh,
you never ask how do I make it or prevent it. How about those who are living with diabetes too? What do I need? You know, now I'm interviewing you. Yeah. So is that I want my people to know that doesn't mean if you are a celebrity, it means you don't have to have a diabetes or TB, including high blood, allergy. Operation is still something. Like in this world, I realize that you cannot see someone and then you laugh at that person or like you know, because if when you don't have a diabetes, you might have a high blood. If you don't have a high blood, you might have a TB. If you don't have a TB, obviously during the operation, they can operate you here. It's a sky that you're going to live with. And then if not, you might be HIV, you know. So everything, I zame hore, re-prevent hore, failing. And then to those who are diagnosed already about those things that I'm talking about, is to take care of yourself by taking medication on time, eat healthy food 24/7. God will like make sure okay you when you teach others because you so yeah, let's continue taking our medication. Here I am. I'm living with diabetes for almost 12 years now. I know all the corners of cheating of the Thank you so very much, Galarata Gudu. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok as a kenditsamandebele.za. kenditsamandebele.za. Thank you so much for
Don't forget
having
to tell
me.
them to subscribe on the channel.
Oh, okay. Please continue to subscribe on this channel. You see this button here? Just click, and you must, yes, so that, and you must always like their videos, and then make sure that if you subscribe, always they will send you something when there's a new video.
Okay, so.
Yes, nandi ona inge ka face ka yona YouTube.
Yeah.
Kendi Zamandebele, but okay.
You should take it serious.
I don't know how to works that one.
We'll talk about it. I will help you. Don't worry. Before we go, you mentioned you are not doing interviews anymore.
Yeah.
It was just fortunate you came here.
Yeah.
Tell me about the thing that you're working on, because you did mention Nuri working.
No, I can't share that now.
Okay.
Yeah, but something is coming.
Oh, okay.
And this is, like I can say, is my last interview. Maybe Gadi Jonadi podcast or anything, because I mean my story, I didn't tell you everything.
I know.
It's too long. I have my bio is like this, you know.
I know.
So
I know.
Yeah. So Kaleboha good.
I can say I'm very fortunate.
Yeah. Now I wanna go home.
In closing, can you do an acapella for Zamandebele when we close?
Basimana bara mudume. This is how I do that one. I'm like Tobela, na kendi wa Zamandebele, rakadi ya bana ba Limpopo South Africa, le Africa ka bophara. No, let me repeat. Tobela, na kendi wa Zamandebele, rakadi ya bana ba Limpopo South Africa, le Africa ka bophara. Bana ba dikhaitjedi ja ka le tsebore le ka mbona ke so. Ke yona ke botse ke le tshwara den khona. Yeah, this podcasting. Ki mo yona le zobona gere le ke le ba lo subscribe le like yona mo tim. You know, and then let's see about Lensabaga. Huraba Bulova Traba Bambege de Odola. Amawele, Menawele Latate. Shinetrisile Mefana, and Chavana Mate Triashon. Minawele Lavata Vasimana Vara Murumela. Vari Vambona. Vatavale Quara. Quara le Zege. Zege Mpemezi. Inwe Galifiso. You know, let's say, pretty quick.